Okay, so let's talk about the movie Rye Lane. This is a movie we got the chance to cover at Sundance, and this movie is actually out in theaters now in the UK, and it will be coming to Hulu in about a week. And this is definitely a film I think everybody needs to check out, especially if you're into rom-coms or just want something new and fresh. This is that movie. Rye Lane is definitely going to be one of those movies that I think is definitely going to become a sort of cultural, like, cult movie of sorts that people look back 10 years later and say, you know what, that was pretty much a Harry Met Sally type vibe to it, where it becomes so ingrained into film culture. So let's go ahead and talk about why exactly I enjoy this film so much. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. We are on the road to 30,000 subscribers, less than 3,000 to go. Currently still catching up with all our South by Southwest recaps and coverage. Go check it out on our website and our YouTube channel as well. culturelixir.com is our website, and also the YouTube channel, of course, you're watching us here. But let's talk about Rye Lane, which is directed by Raine Allen-Miller, and this is their directorial debut. The film was directed by Raine Allen-Miller, and it is their directorial debut. Vivian, Oparah, and David Jonsson in here as the stars, as Yaz and Dom. So this film basically deals with these two trying to find themselves in the world, trying to see where they fit in life, and at the same time almost feeling like they don't have anybody for each other and that they are going to be alone forever. And it is a whole ordeal that is brought up through a chance encounter in a bathroom. And I thought that that was such a great way to start the film, because it is very much so these two characters had no intention of getting to meet one another or know each other, and then they have this encounter that changes everything. And I will say this film gave me those vibes of the before and after trilogy, where you very much so have these characters that are going throughout the day, walking, chatting, and things come up. And I will say the dialogue is written in a way where it is a movie that is heavy on the dialogue. There's some scenes here and there as well that add a little bit more layers as well with action and all of that, but it is very much so a heavy dialogue film, and it does a great job at really keeping you engaged with all of this going on. I think the comedy is great here as well. It definitely had a lot of laugh out loud moments for me, and it really was a film that keeps a smile on your face as you just see these two go back and forth. So there was a lot of good chemistry between the actors in this, and that's very important when it's a film like this that is going to just be heavily centered on both of them with some side characters here and there. But I think that they did such a great job with that as well. The cinematography here is great, as you are very much so in a city that is filled with so many people, so much different like landmarks and all of that, and the whole like camera shots as well are done very, very well. That is so intimate, and at the same time it shows the whole world around them, how it's keeps on going and it's busy and all of that, but at the same time they're so engaged with one another. And I thought that was such a great thing that the film did and showed with its shots here. Like I said, performances are great here from our two lead actors. There's some actors in here as well that aren't the leads, but they very much so steal some of the scenes they are in, and there's a lot of moments like that for each of this ensemble cast that I think it really does add more to the movie in itself, that you see these other colorful characters that are very different from our protagonists, but at the same time add more to the movie and their story overall. So overall, great performances in this. Also, camera work was great. Story wise, the story I thought was very cute. It was very much so a romantic film, and at the end of the movie you really feel that romantic feeling throughout, and you really start to be like, damn, it's getting to me. And like I said, this dialogue here, I think that the writer did a great job at really making these characters feel human and not just like they're in a romantic movie. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's movies that are romance and all of that that do feel a little bit too like shallow and fake, because it just feels like these are words that only would be said in a romantic film, or like the way it's structured. Here it feels genuine and it feels human and very romantic at the same time. So yes, like I said, if you're a rom-com fan or just a fan of romance or film in general, this is definitely the film that you want to check out once it releases in Hulu here in the United States. I think it should be out in the UK already in theaters, and I really do wish this came out in theaters, because I think it would have done so good at the box office, especially from people looking to get a little bit of a palate cleanser from all of the stuff we've been getting here in the United States as of late. This is definitely would be the best remedy here. So I hope that this does find some success here on Hulu, but I was definitely disappointed to learn that it was not coming to the big screen here. But it is definitely one to not miss. It is so good. Like I said, if you're a fan of rom-coms, the before and after trilogies, or just film in general, check this movie out, Rye Lane, once it releases in Hulu, because it is definitely one of those films that is just so done well, and the dialogue and everything, it really makes you feel like, you know what, if I'm writing my own stuff, I really am taking notes here of how this dialogue is done right. Like, seriously, take notes on this movie because it does it so effortlessly well. So that is my thoughts and opinions on Rye Lane, one of my favorite films I caught at Sundance, and it is in my top 10 right now so far for 2023 releases. So I definitely do recommend it a lot, especially if you take any of my recommendations on the channel. Check it out on Hulu once it comes out next week. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions after you watch it, or if you've already watched it, let me know what you think. Do you agree with me or not that this is a good rom-com, or do you think I'm a little bit too eager with it? But in my opinion, here's my rating for it. I give it 5 stars out of 5. I think that there is so much done well here, and it is definitely one of those movies. I think I've only given like 3 or 4 movies a 5 out of 5 this year so far, but this is definitely one of them. I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to revisit it again once it releases on Hulu, and we'll talk more about it if y'all want to talk more about it. But as always, that's going to do it for me. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Rye Lane. Check out our other reviews as well. We did a review on Evil Dead Rises, which comes out in about a month. We also have talked about Furies, which comes out this week, and also some other stuff at South by Southwest that we got a chance to see. We'll be uploading more shorts and stuff, but on our website there is more coverage of our South by Southwest whole thing. So go check it out, www.culturalelixir.com. Like I said, we are on the road to 30,000 subscribers, less than 3,000 to go. So super excited to get to that this month. That's our big goal for this month. So let's see if we can get to 30,000 subscribers. But as always, I'll see all of you next time. Like I said, hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video from me. And we got a ton more stuff for you, so don't miss out on anything. Check us out on all our other social medias, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all that. And I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive. Hey, if you made it this far, really appreciate you checking out our videos. Like I said, we are catching up on a lot of the South by Southwest stuff we have, so make sure you go check us out on all of our social medias, which will be provided on the screen above, as well as our website, where we currently are updating it a lot quicker than our other videos. So that is definitely where you want to go if you want to see everything up to date that we are currently covering. And like I said, we do have some more reviews coming your way, and check out our other videos if you haven't, and follow us on all the other stuff, because we're planning to do different things throughout all of our social medias very soon. So it's definitely where you want to be. And as always, appreciate you. Let's get to 30,000 subscribers. I'll see all of you next time. Stay safe, stay positive.